Hi guys, so this morning I am going to go for it with this Anna stuff. Okay, so uh, I had questions because I showed like a lot of the things that I had picked up recently, and people were asking me about this one, or how about the cut and emboss, the folder, the corner ones, and so I'm gonna try to get to everything that I have here. But if I have any links in the description box, well, I will have links. I know these things are still available. Those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. Having said that, the Anna Griffin Finishing School did sell out. I do not know what happened. It sold out quick. So, I mean, it was on the site for a couple days, right? I've been telling you guys about it for a couple days now. So that's gone, unfortunately. But I do have some little notes here of things that dropped in price. So I know I always want to let you guys know that if I catch it. Sometimes things happen and obviously I don't notice, or sometimes I already made the video for the day and I can't come back and say, oh, hey, you know, this one thing changed in price, like a video just for that. So the Little Darlings paper pack, so the new painted garden paper, it dropped a few dollars in price. I don't remember exactly what, because after a while I was like, oh, I should write down how much the difference is, but I didn't, that first one. So the Little Darlings paper pack dropped in price. Everything else is the same. We'll talk about in a minute what you do to get that price match. The diamond press rhinestones, I think, are like maybe $5 or so off. I think they're 22 something, and I think they were 27 something to begin with. But either way, they change in price. You don't have to know how much they change in price if you chat with the HSN online, or if you call them when they pull it up. The price difference obviously is there, so they'll just give you the price back. But if you want to find out, you can definitely, I'll have the links and you can pop right over to those things. But write down what the new price is if you want to know. The Diamond Press, I don't know if this one was already on sale or not, because it's only like $1 off or something, but the Flutter stencil set, the butterflies stencils with the dies, is like $1 off. The slider set is $4 less, so if you picked up the Celebration slider, it's $4 off. And then the Ladybug initial set, not the refills, but the set that's actually the dies and the stamps and all that, the Ladybug flyer set, is $3 less. And then the embossing folders, oh yeah, the embossing folders, the pack of, let me see if I have them here. I think I have them here, but if I pull them up, I might grab something wrong. But anyway, these guys, there's the smaller ones too. I just pulled out the Slimline ones, but the embossing folders they just came out with, I think, I don't remember them if they were called Wildflower or what they were called, but, oh, Antique Lace, I just remembered. Those are $18.95, so they're $5 less. And then, okay, the Anna Griffin Finishing School sold out. I'm so sorry. And then the only other thing I noticed that's new of Anna's, and even some of the other items I ordered that were older, or anything of hers, it hasn't really changed in price. The corner cut, actually, these guys are $5 less today. So if you pick these up, which like I did, I will chat with them and get that $5 back. I like to chat online. I just go online, you know, if you said if you have the link or if you want to pop over there. And just on the left side, you can log in, and then it says chat, and you can click on that, and somebody will chat with you, and you can just let them know, hey, you know, this item number or this order number has changed in price. You don't have to know the price. You can just tell them it has changed, and they'll match it. They'll give you back your refund, you know, however you want, if you want it on your card that you used initially or whatever. So definitely do that. And if you call them, obviously you're just going to call them, and maybe you'll have a list like I do. But when I chat, I already have it. I said this, and this have changed in price, and they go boom, 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 and they fix it all for you. So I'm going to try right now in this video to get to trying the corner cut and emboss. I don't know if I'm going to use them because this is a lot going on, but at least we'll try them out, right? So I have them here. Again, you can just add them here and there. It's super easy. Just put your paper, roll it through, and pop them in wherever it is that you want to have a little something extra. Put that where? I have these guys. I haven't used them. I'm like, what? You know, I picked them up and I haven't used them yet. So the Flourish Impression dies. So of course the impression dies, you're supposed to ink them up, but like for me, this is just something pretty that I want to cut out on like gold paper, silver paper, metallic paper, and have them to tuck in here and there. So really cool with the flourishes. This was the auto ship, but this is now available, and I think it's been $19.95 since they put it on the site. Now that's available for everybody to pick up. It's the auto ship Slimline die. That's what I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of stuff, so I don't know if I'm going to end up using everything, but at least I'll have some, I want to give you guys some idea. Fanciful, that's what it's called. What I want to do is see how big Fanciful is, because you know the Anna Griffin Slimlines are bigger than like what I would consider a standard Slimline. So this one is almost 9 inches. It's 8 3/4. She does like 4x9s, so that mats into that size pretty well. And then in this side, like 3 1/2. Which is kind of interesting because it's not really 4x9. If this is 8 3/4, I would think this is gonna be 3 3/4, but it's 3 3/4 by, I'm sorry, 3.5 by 8 3/4. So it's kind of a different thing here. As you can see, it almost touches the ends here, but this way it's a little bit less wide. So we have that. And then I have the embossing folders I definitely want to try out. So I don't know if I'm going to, like I said, if I stack that on top of this, you're probably not even going to see this, or if, you know, maybe I'll do the embossing on that, but then you can't even see through to the back side. I don't know. We'll see. I do want to try them out, though. That's this. You see what I'm saying? Like, again, this one that makes a little more sense. Oh, see? No, I can just use the shape and not that topper, but we'll see. Oh, I don't know why these made it in here. I wasn't meaning to use this, but this is the Salon Nouveau impression dies. I don't think I'm going to use those. This is what I wanted to use today, too. The pockets. These are really big. It's a slimline pocket. I want to see how wide these are. 3.5 by 4.5. So I like my slimlines to be basically 3.5 by 8. That'll work. It's going to cover the whole thing. I wonder if I need to make it Anna Griffin slimline size. I don't want to. I want to make it a little bit skinnier. All right, well, let me grab some papers and we will get started. Okay, I'll be right back. On here. I am going to go 4x9, but this will fit on a 3.5, like a regular standard slimline, like I would consider. But since I want to do so many layers, I do need, you need to be able to see at least a little bit of the background, because if not, it's going to be really tight on the edges. But the pocket itself will fit on the front of a, you know, standard slimline. So I have this card, which I thought was just beige card, but it's pearlescent, so that's fine. This pearlescent beige, I cut it 8 by 9, and we're going to score it at 4 inches on the 8-inch side, of course. And I'm just going to start off with like the card base. We have that. And then I went and looked at some of my Anna paper, and I thought this would be pretty, some blue, because I haven't done blue in a long time, and I think this will be nice. So I'm going to use this side, even though the other side has some cute little flowers. We'll see. I might change my mind on that. Well, ooh. So I went and found this close to my heart, old paper, and I thought, oh, this blue matches pretty nicely. And then I thought, well, if I want a background, or what am I looking for? So I saw this, and I thought this olive color, actually this piece might be able to be cut. No, it's not, because this is what I want in the background, and then it needs to be 4 inches. Oh well, we'll use this piece. That looks pretty good, but now that I turn that paper over, we could use both sides and pull that together. Look at that. OMG, I didn't even plan that. Okay, so that's cute. We'll see when we get there. But for now, let me cut down some of the papers, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have our card base, 4 by 9. I have this piece that I cut like 3 7/8 by 8 7/8, so it's just a little bit smaller. I'm going to run this through one of the folders. The roses are so pretty, but I feel like it needs to be like this one. You're not going to see much of it anyway. This is interesting. I cut this a little bit smaller than 4 by 9, and which is what she normally does, and this barely fits in there. Right edge to edge. So this edge might not even have that much embossing on it. But okay, so we have that. I'm going to run this through, again, whatever your die cutting system needs. Generally, I don't put these in the marquee. You guys, that's just me, because it's kind of thick. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've heard from you guys you do it. I'd rather not. So I'll just run this through a different system, but that's up to you. You don't want to put too thick things in there. And then for the toppers, again, I was going to use these guys, and now I'm like, maybe I should go with the flowers. I kind of want to go with this blue side, to be honest. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to cut this out of this. I just cut this paper about 4 inches wide, just a little over 4 inches. That one, and then this one. And if I end up embossing it with the rubber embossing mat, I'll let you know, but I don't think I'm going to. What we're going to do is make that pocket and then fill it in with a bunch of stuff, so I don't really need the background competing with everything else I'm going to put in, you know? Look at the little flowers. So even though those are precious, I'm still going to cut it about here. So I'll run both of these through my die cutting machine, and I'll be back. Okay, so I have the card base we made. I have this that I just ran through. So pretty. You know, it's interesting. It's a 3D embossing folder. Her embossing folders used to be really thick, and a lot of companies, when they have a 3D embossing folder, they're super thick. I wouldn't put it through the marquee. But since this one, I did have to shim it, like in my machine, to get it to have a really good impression. I put another piece of paper on top and ran it through because it didn't really impress that much. I was like, I'll run this through the marquee. So I put this through the marquee. Now, it really was tight. Not going through. Let me show you what I mean. I think it's in the same spot. Ugh, you know, I don't want to mess it up because I already looked at it, but it's about the right spot. Anyway, well, I'll just do another one. It came out really great. I actually embossed really, really well without a shim, like I had a shim in my tangerine for this one. Let me put this on here. What I mean by tight, it goes through easy. You hear that? It goes through real easy. Of course, the 5x7 is not going to fit in here, but if you have the marquee and you have this, that's what I'm saying. It pinches it closed really well, but look at that. So, pretty cool. All right, well, that's good to know because you shouldn't put 3D embossing folders in your marquee. Okay, but this one was thin enough to be okay. And then I ran through the other bits, but look, oh my gosh, so much on the table here. Let me move this stuff over a little bit. I don't need this big old envelope. Okay, I do want to take this and just, this is a white core paper, so I'm going to take this and just give it a light scrub. Okay, I know it sounds ugly, but I'm going to do that to get some of that white to come through the dimension there. And white core is what I mean is that there's a white, you can see this white in there, so it's painted, you know, on either side green, but the white core can come through. Okay, I'll be back. This is just the nail file sanding block. That was just for a little something. So I'm going to pop this down on here. And then the other pieces we'll glue down as we go, but let's just glue this down because we got to make our pocket. I think I'll do the pocket out of gold paper. We got to bring some gold paper in here, of course. And let's see here. Again, I made it just a little bit smaller. So I'm going to hold that down. I'm going to grab some gold paper because apparently I don't have any sitting here, which is weird. But we're going to have this guy and then this guy layer on top. And I did run this through with embossing, even though I didn't really have to because the pattern, it has a pattern. It's hard to see anything else, but hopefully you can kind of see there's a little bit of puffiness in there. I don't know. And then the little dots. But look, I mean, it looks really pretty on this side too, huh? Oh my gosh, look how perfectly. The little flowers. I love it. But anyway, we're going to use this side. So let me grab some gold paper and then I'm going to run through which one? Let's go with, which one looks more full? I was going to say I want one that has more visibility, you know, so if the pocket, this one's a little more gossamer. I think I'll go with this one, so that's this guy. Look how pretty. And then you just put on there and then they tuck this thing in, so I don't know, we'll see how that works if this needs to go behind or however, but I'm going to run this one through some gold paper and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did rubber emboss that. I guess you want to be careful. It did move a little bit on me. I can see on these she didn't do that. Most of these don't even have the embossed look, but I did do that with this gold, so here we go. And what I'm going to do is just make it into the little pocket. So just follow on those score lines. So interesting enough, this has one review already, this set on HSN. And the person's complaint is that no matter what she does, she can't get these score lines. Just like, what's the word? Like, to see them, I guess. I mean, you guys see what I'm doing. It's perfectly fine. It's right there. But I did rubber emboss this, so that probably helped really push that score line in. And then so she gave it like a 1 or 2 star review. And she says, no matter what I did, something like that. It's like, really? Because it's not the biggest deal. But, I mean, it's there. I don't know. I was curious to see something like that. I know some other, one of Anna's things has a 1-star review because the person said the HSN canceled their order or something like that. But it's like, well, what does that have to do with the products? HSN, get your act together. But the other part has nothing to do. I thought this was symmetrical, but let's see. It looks like, yeah, I mean, it looks like it fits better this way than the other way that I had it. That's odd. Okay, so we have that there. Are we just going to put this down here, or am I going to actually like glue it inside the pocket, which would be weird a little bit. I don't know if the pocket should go, if I should glue that down, then just glue this down separately, you know what I'm saying? Let's glue these together and then we'll figure that part out. Actually, I was thinking this could probably go behind this. Nah. Okay. And then we still have lots of other fun things to cut out just to try them. Again, I would do a better job of gluing this. I'm just trying to get through this part right now. So I'm making sure it's on these edges here. And then we're going to fill it in with stickers, basically, I suppose. Maybe some of those flourishes, right? Things like that. Oh, am I going to do this backwards again? Remember I said it fit better one way than the other. But I already forgot which way that is. So let's just see what happens. I think it's symmetrical. It just probably looked funky to me. It feels really nice and puffy up here where the embossing is. Okay, so let's say we have that. Then we have this. I'm trying to see as if I can tuck this behind here and then put it down as one unit. I think it's going to be possible. Okay. Well, I guess it would be possible down there, and then this part can go like this. Or we stick the whole thing down in front. I'm just trying to see what looks nicer. I guess it's not a big deal if we do it that way. Again, I'm going to stick this down flat too, even though, you know, we love our dimension, but if I'm going to come in with a bunch of stickers and things, I'd rather just stick this down completely flat also. Now, if I really wanted to stick this inside the pocket, I suppose I could get rid of these little notches. That's what's kind of keeping it from this wrapping around. So, you know, it's an idea. Put this on here. Try and check it out left and right. I would love to know what you all are picking up. I've heard from a lot of you guys, but if you're picking anything up, if you've already picked things up like I did also. Do I have some pieces that are still stuck in here? Yeah. Okay. Alright. No, I mean, if you want to put something behind there, I would definitely do that, like little acetate or another color of paper. That would be a little tricky because you're going to want to cut it into this area, right? But it's not impossible. This is going to take a while for me to hold this down because of that wet, slick surface. So I'm going to hold this down wherever I think looks the best, and then I will be back because I will definitely have to hold this down. Alright, just try to line it up straight. Okay, I'm going to hold that down for a good while. I'll be back. I have an idea. I can't just sit here all day holding this, so what I'm going to do is put that to the side and put this marquee on top of it. And hopefully that holds it down. Okay. So I have a little piece of that gold paper. Oh, that pocket fit perfectly on a 5x7 piece of that gold paper from Anna. It's a little bit bigger than 5x6. Sorry, 5x7. And it fit perfectly this way, so you don't have to waste like the whole thing or cut into it in a weird way. So I'm going to use some of these guys, and then we need that corner cut and embossed too, right? Just to see what that might look like. Again, I'm not going to use them on this project because I think we already have a lot going on. But these little guys we want to tuck here and there. I was wondering if she had like opposites, like if this one goes this way, she has one, but they all look different, right? I mean, they all look different to me. So, I mean, I have a scrap over here, but I can also use this scrap. I have that. Maybe a longer one. I don't know. I was going to do 2, but maybe if I can fit 3 on here, I will, like this little guy. Just to maximize our paper. And these, I will run through the marquee real quick. I think it'll do a good job with them. Sorry, in true fashion, I dropped something. Again, I'm just looking for that. So this popped out on me before, so sometimes it'll pop out. I just push it right back. I don't know what I was putting through there, but it got caught in that edge. I'm going to put this back on here because it looks like it needs it. Ooh, oh, emergency vehicle, guys. Gosh, well, here's, look at that. Let's see, these two. Come on out, little buddy. And they look something like that. Okay guys, so we have all these different things, and of course we're going to put a bunch of stickers. What was that? Okay, I don't know. Something fell. Alright, this one I'm just going to try it out for you guys on like a scrap of paper. Again, there's 2 of each design. And it's like a little A2 size folder. I just noticed that's so cute. Now, I was going to see if this will go in the marquee. You should never put like cut and emboss folders in the marquee, which I was like, well, it's pretty thin. It feels pretty thin. So I started rolling it through and I can see that it made it cut even through the plastic. Not good. So don't do that. So I'm just going to roll it through right quick. Through this guy. And, oh gosh, where's that? Here we go. Like, where's my platform? So with these guys, just this, and the cutting plate, but they do feel kind of thin, so I'm going to shim it just to begin with. I know usually I say push it through without any kind of shim, like less is better, but I can feel that this cutting folder is really skinny, so I'm just going to put like a piece of paper. And what I mean by shim, just literally a piece of paper I'm just going to add in here. Let me tear this side off so it fits through better. Just a piece of paper on top of the cutting folder and everything. Yeah, I can feel that went through really easy. Let's see what it looks like. I don't know, let me take a quick peek. You can see it came through. I'm going to do a little more, so I'm going to do 2 shims. Again, I always start with the least amount of pressure and build it up. So there's that one, and like another little scrap of paper. That's not a scrap. This one. And that should probably do it, so it's a little bit tighter, I can feel that. It just depends on your machines, you know. If you're using like an Empress or like one of those kind of machines, they calibrate their own, you know what I'm saying, as they go, that'll push it through for you. Like in the right amount. But look at, so pretty. So it does 2 of each design. This is one of the folders. Obviously there are folders back there, but aww. And again, this is just regular paper, so you can imagine if you had a metallic or gold paper. I mean, you know, you can pop it here. Ooh, actually, or in there, or in this top corner behind what I had already stuck down. I might end up using some of these. We'll see. Maybe just one in that accent corner. Who knows? Ugh, I'm going to pop this thing away. Sometimes that happens. It comes away right there. But it stays on. Okay. Let me clean up, and I think we're going to start pulling things together. Okay. So I grabbed some different sticker packs I have. I grabbed a gold bow from the Diamond Press Reach for the Sky set. This one's Feather, Sentiments, and Embellishments, just because it has a lot of sentiments in here. And this is Thankfulness Floral Stickers. It has some blues and colors like that, so I thought that might be cute. So let's bring all this stuff back over. Hopefully I have this kind of straight. And, you know, with your inspo in front of you, or however, oh, no, don't stick to that. You can kind of see like she has like a whole, those big kind of ephemera pieces in there, which would be really sweet actually. I was just going to do all stickers, but ooh, I don't know if I have any ephemera that's like tall like that. But what I'm going to do is go through here and see what I have in here, you know, that I might want to pop in here and there. These colors are so pretty. Trying to stick with the ones that are more in the family of what's going on here, but at the same time, I don't mind bringing in a little more color. Ooh, something like that. And then we have these little scrolly things to tuck in here and there. I feel like this one needs to go this way. You know? Of course, it's going to look all different by the time I actually stick it down, but not bad, you know? And then I need some more filler in here, of course. So I'm going to go through and see what I can find that I like. So these are peachy. And these are kind of like, I can't tell what's going on with this one. If it's supposed to be like this. It looks like the flower's going up. But I'm not 100% sure on that. You know, it's kind of different. Oh, what's in here? Actually, I do have some weird stuff in here. There's like feathers and fans. So let me go through this too, because this actually has some ephemera pieces that might work out. These are really big though. And what I mean by that is like the whole book, you know, if I put that in there or whatever. So let me dig through, see what I got. And I'll be right back. You see, I have a creative mess here. You know, it's funny, that set with the birds, it has weird, real weird kind of birds in there. I kind of like this. And then with brave wings, she flies. I don't know if that makes any sense with this little ephemera with the little eggs. That's a new one, huh? A new little chickie, a new person. But I think I'm going to stick these down at least because I like the way it looks. I like this little corner bit here, so I'm just going to stick that down. And then what happens is you start moving things and then you forget how you had it, and it's like, no! So I'm going to put that there. This guy was in here somehow, like this. This guy was here. This also has its own stickiness on the back. I guess I'll go ahead and push it down. Okay, that was like that. So this one I am covering up quite a bit and doing a lot, but I think it requires a lot. This one. And again, this is a sticker also. But I'm kind of wondering if I should just glue it down. Whatever, we'll just use the stickiness. But you don't have to take the back off. If it works out better to just use glue, then do that. So I like the way that looks in here. Just adding a little something there. And then this little guy, I think I'm just going to tuck it in there the way it is, so I guess we can glue it. But I'm going to put glue towards the bottom so that way I can still put things in the back behind it. Kind of in there like that. A little bit more up like this. Oh my gosh. This is so different from what I normally do. Let me clean up a little bit because I have too many things here. I'll be right back. So now let's get back to this. Again, just things here and there. Kind of like this because it reminds me of what's going on down here. Nope, don't glue down quite yet. I don't want it to be just these flowers, but at the same time they really work. Put that guy there. That guy there. Maybe this little guy back here and there. I think that is plenty. I would put this in here, but is that too much gold in that one area? Yeah, maybe like that. Okay. I might pull these out just a little further to see a little more of it, but that looks good to me. So I'm going to pick this up, put a little glue on this one. Again, these are die cuts, so I have to put glue. Put that back in there. Somebody is awake and walking around. Oh, Dorian. Okay. I think your clothes are still in the dryer. Okay, we have that. Hold on, guys. We are getting up, getting ready for school here. All right. I'm not going to push that down quite yet. See, there's glue already on my new mat. I tell you, it's not easy to keep things clean. That was not even close to how I had it before, was it? Let's just stick this in here somewhere. I'm going to clean up this glue or else it's going to stay there forever. I'll be back. That's why. Okay, it's going to be right there. I'm not going to take the sticky stuff off. I'm just going to put glue right now because this one was behind this one is basically what happened when I first did this. I like the way that looked. Why is it not tucking in again? Right there. Behind that. And then this guy was kind of up in here. That's fine. And then I think I'm going to stick this actually in here somewhere. Just a little bit. I'm going to hold that down, I guess. Okay. I pretty much put everything that I thought I was going to put when I brought it in here. We do have a little bow. Is that too much? Is it too much? I know, we're always talking about I mean, that would be cute right there, but then it's going to cover up the sentiment a little bit. Or I guess I could tuck it in. Or put it so that it goes behind here. Right? Or like here. But then you can't even see that it's a pocket anymore. This is the thing. More is more, yes. And sometimes it's better, sometimes it's not. I think we can leave it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Again, get that discount or price match on those items that I had mentioned. And of course, if there's anything else you picked up like earlier, you have 30 days, so definitely want to get that price match. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will have images coming up. I'll have links in the description box, and I will see you guys at the next one. Bye now.